Hey everyone, welcome to Charlie's Nomadic Kitchen from Palmaïa. Today I have the great honor to host an awesome cooking class with my awesome friend Lloyd. And we are in the middle of Nuevo Durango, this awesome, beautiful, very energetic Mayan jungle. Lloyd, what's up, bro?
Good, man.
Good to see you, hermano. Welcome back.
It's an honor to be here
What's
and a
up?
pleasure to be here, surrounded by a beautiful jungle space. I love the jungle. I love outdoors. I love bush cooking. I love real food. You have it all. It's a great atmosphere, great energy.
Amen, amen.
I
We're happy
appreciate our
to have
time
you. We're
last
happy to have
time
you
together, and
Yeah,
here
it
we
was
are
crazy.
back again in the jungle scene.
Yes, sir. Last time we were in the beach, today we're in the jungle. Next time maybe it'll be a mountain, man.
Maybe.
Or something. We
Maybe.
never know. So today we're going to be cooking some Caribbean platter. We're going to throw a few beautiful things, some slaw, some guac, maybe some grilled mushrooms. It's going to make some colors. It's going to be beautiful, very tasty, very nutritious. But best of all, we have a lot of great company, beautiful vibe. Let's do it.
Let's do it. So
My friend.
I'll be working on the guacamole.
Okay.
And this is a molcajete.
Molcajete,
Right?
eh?
So we'll be using the molcajete.
Molcajete.
And he'll be grilling up some mushrooms. We got beautiful oysters. And the other thing to highlight is this masa, which is corn, right?
Yes, sir,
This is
corn.
blue corn, and it's non-GMO. Very hard to find where I live.
Yes, sir. That's absolutely true. I was telling my friend that there's not a lot of leftover masa or like varieties that does not contain GMOs. And this one's from the center of our country, Tlaxcala and Puebla specifically. We still have at least 6 of them varieties. They're like super clean. Those are ones we'll be using. And now that I'm gonna grill some mushrooms, I'm gonna show you this awesome ingredient from the Mayan region called recado rojo, which is pretty much a paste made out of burnt chilies and a little bit of seasoning like garlic, onion, some oregano, and then they make this red paste that we use for adobo or to marinate, and we marinated these oysters with it. Now we're gonna grill them, okay?
Beautiful. And oysters is one of my favorite mushrooms. So oysters and the lion's mane actually are my top 2 favorites. So what a surprise when I arrived.
Hey,
and
we
saw
knew.
oysters here.
We did some research, so we brought the best just for you, bro.
You know, when I open an avocado, it's always fingers crossed that it's a beautiful avocado. So fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed. Yay.
Jeez.
Man,
Very nice.
It is beautiful.
You guys see that? Or you guys didn't see that? I hope you did.
Look at this. Look at this.
Okay. So we have avocados. We're going to be adding some mango. We're going to make it a little bit different. We're going to bring that Caribbean flair into the whole situation that we got going on right here.
Yes, we will. As this are charting, my friend, what do you say if I throw some bananas to the fire? I'm gonna put some on the char to get
some plantain.
Plantain, sir.
You say
yes,
plantain
sir.
or plantain?
I have no idea. I think plantain.
Plantain.
Yes, sir. Maybe it's my pronunciation. I'm Mexican, still working on it. I'll be right back, my friend.
All right. So the avocados, you want to use obviously ripe avocados and not the ones that are going bad. You know, sometimes I go to restaurants and the guacamole served up and it's not the most fresh avocados that's been used, or it's been sitting for too long. So let it be amongst maybe the last things that you make for your dish. And these avocados are absolutely beautiful. Were they picked here? I believe so. On this property, I'm not sure. But I think what's happening here is that the locals, they trade. So whoever has avocado trees, then whoever has mango trees, and whoever has onions, and all that other good stuff, I think they trade. And it's shared.
That smells so good now.
Yeah, that does smell absolutely incredible.
Oof.
Get the pit out.
Man, I wish you could smell this, guys. Oof. I'm not gonna lie, it smells delicious.
And then the fire cooking, like, do you not feel like when you cook over fire, you get like that nice smoke element that goes into the food? You get that better char than a pan could do.
Absolutely, absolutely.
All
So
that good stuff in there.
when you cook like vegetables a lot, as you just mentioned, you always try to chart it up a little because there's 2 things happening. First, this Maillard reaction, which is the caramelization, which is very important for flavor profiles. But the second most important thing is that things get smoky. And when you're smelling like smokiness or that smoky flavor found in some food, you resemble it to something grilled, which to you sort of feels like a barbecue, right?
Right.
So barbecue is a direct association to something tasty.
Yes.
Therefore, if it's smoky and grilled, it's tasty.
Yes.
So that's very
I
important.
have to agree. I have to agree.
Yes, sir.
All right, so now we just get these off.
This is looking nice.
White onion. So is this a Spanish onion?
Yeah, it's, I mean, we call it white onion, not really Spanish. I think the yellow one is the Spanish onion, my friend.
Okay.
About
So
the trading you
for,
were mentioning,
what's that?
you were mentioning about the trading, like when people have goods and then they just, do some trade for like mangoes for avocados, and that is totally true. Like it's how it goes around here because this is a very beautiful natural scenario. There's a lot of fruit going on. There's a lot of vegetables that just grow.
Right.
So when people have an extra production of something, but they might want something from the neighbor, they just do some trading, which I believe I saw a few beautiful mangoes back there that might have to be one of the ones we had in the basket. We never know.
I wouldn't mind going back to that sort of,
Oh, you imagine that?
situation where, locally everyone grows something and then we can trade.
Bro.
And we know where our fruits and vegetables are coming from, and then, we can minimize the pesticide and all that other stuff.
You're absolutely right, man.
Because that does kill flavor a bit.
Yes,
a
it
bit, a lot,
does. Yes,
actually.
it does. And beyond that, it breaks our connection to land, man. Like right now, you go to the supermarket, even though if it's an organic market, where you might start and get an idea of where it's coming from.
Yeah.
But if it's not an organic market, like you don't really know.
Right.
And trading will be the best way. Like, hey, I just got this mangoes from my neighbor's tree, right? Like
Yeah.
you can trace it,
It
and
helps
then
the community.
it helps community, circular economy, man.
Yeah.
And even get to know people a lot more.
That's true.
Yeah, bro. That would be awesome. That would be a new
that would-
topic.
yeah, that would be a great time to go back to that. But you know what? I feel like it's coming back around. Like more and more as I browse through social media, I'm seeing, people who have learned how to make their own garden at home. And now they started small, and then from small to big, but they started, and I
That's
don't
true.
think that's a bad idea at all.
That's true. That is absolutely true. We had the visit of this awesome guy a week ago at Palmaïa,
Right?
and he was explaining to me that what he does back in the desert, because I think he lives in Arizona, he
Okay.
has his own like growing garden on the back, and I'm like, man, I want to learn that. I definitely want to learn it because I believe that's the ultimate way of rebelling to the system.
Yes.
Being able to grow your own food, don't be dependent on nothing. Have your water, have your food, maybe some solar panels for electricity.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
it, bro. You're
yeah.
set.
I agree. So
Alright.
here, the avocados are gonna get smashed.
Nice.
Okay, they're gonna get smashed. But we're gonna leave some chunks. I like a little bit of chunks in my guacamole. I don't like my guacamole to be like baby food.
I agree. It needs to be rustic.
And I don't feel like this is enough
Better.
avocados.
Oh, maybe we can
So,
use some more.
we'll add another one.
Go for it. I'm gonna start working on the tortilla with this beautiful blue corn masa that we were showcasing. Well, we call it blue, but it's actually like gray.
It's like grayish. Yeah,
Grayish.
it's like almost like a charcoal color.
Yeah, exactly.
So when I was having it yesterday at your food truck, actually,
Oh, nice.
we were all wondering, like, oh, is this black, corn? Is this, because I never seen black corn, or I never seen blue corn even. Is it actually blue? Like
It is
blue?
actually blue when it's on its raw form, yes, but when you cook it, it goes darker, so it becomes like
Incredible.
grayish. So what do you think about the tacos? Were they good?
They were absolutely amazing. We said it was
Nice.
some of the best tacos we've ever had.
Yes.
And that's not even a joke. Some of the best tacos we ever had.
I'm glad you enjoyed it, brother. I love that. That I believe Charlie's itself will represent our philosophy of cooking. Like no ego, just having fun, like
Right.
delicious food, like barefoot on the sand, with great company, having a
Right.
good time. That's what matters, man. That's
I
what
agree.
matters. And
I
food
agree.
is a vessel of energy, bro. You're having a good time, like we're right now. Food's starting to come out awesome.
Yeah, and look at the char that you're getting on the mushrooms right now.
Look at this. Sheesh.
You can't get that in a pan, can you?
Look at that. Look at that. Yeah.
You can't get the same level in a pan.
Oh
that's
no,
for sure.
sir. Look at those colors, man.
Let's take this right here.
That smells so good.
If only you guys could smell that.
Oof.
If only you could jump through the screen and smell that.
Oh man, you'll be wanting to eat it. I promise.
So
We
have you
are-
put mangoes before in your guac, or is that like?
Yes, sir. That is another
Am I
Charlie's.
killing a rule here?
No,
like,
sir.
Am I like, is
Like
that bad?
worldwide. No, sir. On the contrary, it is one of my most popular dishes at Charlie's Vegan Tacos.
Oh,
actually,
sweet.
the Guacamango.
Oh, sweet.
It's delicious, man. Wait until you try it. I know you'll be like, oh,
The
man.
Guacamango?
Guacamango. That's how I call it. Yes, sir. It was this one time that I had a big event, and I thought I had enough avocados, but I didn't, and I needed to make like extra, yield it larger.
Yeah.
And I had some awesome ripe mangoes. I'm like, you know what? Let's just put some in it. And it came out so fire. People was like, man, what is this? And I'm like, just guacamole with mango. Oh, you should put it on the menu. And I did, and it became the most popular seller item on the menu
Oh, yeah?
for like 2 years in a
Oh,
row, man.
yeah?
Yeah, man.
Mangoes are so popular in Jamaica. I mean, we love them all throughout the entire island. There's so many different mangoes, from like black mango, Julie mango, so many different ones with different
Really?
flavors. Yeah, but we don't add it to food as much as we should. But now I'm gonna start adding a lot more
Please
to my
do, brother.
meals.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm a mango person myself. As much as that, when I meet someone and be like, "Hey, man, this mango is so good," it's like I don't like mango. It kind of gives me something like, "What do you mean you don't
Like
like
what?
mango? No one can not like a mango. Mango is
That
delicious."
doesn't work with me. You don't like mangoes? Something going
You're
on.
exactly. There's
Something
something.
going
There's
on, you know?
something wrong about you.
Imagine they
Yeah.
say they don't like avocados either.
I'm like, what are you talking about? Avocado's life. All right, I'm gonna get this to the plate because I think they're ready. Look at this beauty. And I
Oh,
just
that
brought
looks
some
pretty
of them
nice.
awesome charred plantains,
Yeah,
plátanos.
plantains.
We call it maduros too. And I brought also some camote, which is a root from Mexico called sweet potato, but we call it macal here in Yucatan. And I'm gonna put some of these awesome mushrooms so I can
On there.
go back into the firewood and start working on my beans and on my rice for our awesome Caribbean dish. Oof, look at this. Look at this,
So do
bro.
you cook? Yeah, that looks incredible. Like I almost want a piece now, but
That's
I'll be
so
patient.
beautiful.
But do you cook often with oyster, or is that
I
do you
do.
cook with another mushroom too, or no?
I love oysters. I love shiitakes, like fresh ones,
Yeah.
due to the texture. But here's the thing, in Mexico, you don't really get a lot of those. You get either portobelos or regular white mushrooms or this lobster mushrooms.
Okay.
But when I get to the States and I get to like enokis or shimejis or the fresh lobster tail mushrooms that I like a lot,
Right.
because of the texture, since I like to emulate a lot of textures for the tacos, for example,
Right.
and this ones get shredded so beautifully that I use them a lot, man. They're very meaty.
So I do like to char my tomatillos. Is it
Okay,
tomatillo?
tomatillo.
Just a little bit on the grill.
Go for it, man. Yeah,
gonna
sure. All yours.
Get a little bit of smoke
All
element
yours, all
into
yours.
the
As you do that, I'm gonna go in the back
guac.
and start working on my rice.
So these tomatoes don't come by very often in Canada. So I reside in Montreal, Canada. And there's some stuff here that we have to wait so long before we ever see them appear in grocery stores. And here they just have them in abundance, like they just have them. You know, you turn anywhere and you see them. They're not hard to find. And mangoes, from what I hear, are pretty much in season all year round, just in different parts of Mexico. You would go to find them if you can't find them in one part of Mexico. But where I live, there's a lot of importation. So another reason why I feel blessed to be here, or when I travel to the Caribbean, same situation. So yes, we're gonna get a little bit of smoke added into the guac. So right now we already have avocado, we have lime. We're gonna put the tomatoes, we need cilantro. I know some people are, 50-50 with cilantro. Some people say, oh, I don't like cilantro, it tastes like soap. But then me, it's like, give me more cilantro. Where is the cilantro? So cilantro definitely has to go in my guac, because I'm labeling it as my guac. So let's add some in there.
All right, I'm gonna work on the rice right now.
And by the way, this property here, like while I'm cooking, I'm hearing peacocks, I'm hearing all sorts of different birds, I'm seeing spider monkeys. So there's so much happening all around me while I'm cooking this food that I'm wondering if one of these animals are gonna come and try to take something. Like they're everywhere.
Raccoon, most likely.
A raccoon. We saw a little family of raccoon come in not long ago. But it's peaceful vibes. They know I come in peace. So cilantro has been added. I normally don't put the stems in there. I feel like the stems give off a bitter vibe, so you don't want none of that in your bite with nachos or anything that you're having. So we could discard that. And then we have the white onions. We're gonna put some of the white onions in there, finely chopped. So we'll come back to the onions to see if we want to add more later on. The thing is, you can always add more, but once it's in there, it's very hard to take out. So we'll start with what we have there. And we'll do a quick check on our tomatillos. It's another chunk of avocado. Quick check on our tomatillos. They're grilling up nicely. Yup. So if you guys are at home and you feel like you often have to go to a restaurant to get this type of food, follow along. It's not that difficult. It's not that difficult what we're making. There's nothing too complex. Of course, there's ingredients that might be difficult for you to get where you are, but if you can't get these green tomatoes, you get the red ones. Follow along, surprise your family, surprise yourself, make something different. Have confidence in the kitchen. Don't let the kitchen intimidate you. And good kitchen tools to have is a sharp knife, because obviously if you have a dull one, which I've been around different, kitchens where, dull knives are being used, and then it's like it's taking us way more time than it needs to, and it makes the kitchen experience a little bit less more enjoyable. So you want to have a good sharp knife. That's one of the most important things to have. So Charlie's over there working on the rice,
Yes, I am.
the beans. How do you say beans in Spanish?
Frijoles.
Frijoles. He's
Frijoles.
working on black beans? All right, so I'm gonna start adding a lot of mangoes, the tomatoes, if you could keep an eye a little bit.
I will for sure. I'm gonna
make
work
sure we
on
don't
this,
burn
sir.
those.
Yes, chef. Roger that. He's the chef
So-
today, man. I'm just helping him.
Charlie showed me how to open a mango, where normally if I open a mango and I'm using it as an ingredient, I spoon it out of the skin. And I asked him for a spoon, and he's like, oh, there's no need, because you can just do a cut of 4 and then just peel it. Let's see if I get it right.
Yes, sir.
Hold on.
You'll get it. You'll get it.
Hold on.
It takes a few tries.
Oh,
But you'll
actually,
get it, you'll
I
get
didn't
it.
cut here. Here we go.
Go for it. Go for it, brother. Nice. Look at that. Just
You
like
can
a
just peel it
pro.
off like that.
Just like a pro.
I bet my mother knows how to do that, and she'd be so upset seeing me say someone else showed me how to do that. My mom takes pride in the things that she showed me how to do. Sometimes
Nice.
I forget.
That's every beautiful mom does, right? That's so important, because food lives through what we learn. And the passion that we have acquired for cooking, brother, and to showcasing it
Yeah.
comes from our mothers, man.
It does.
So this is a great way to honor them.
It does.
And to
It
pay
does.
tribute to them, you know?
It does.
Knowledge, love, nurturing.
Does your mom ever see your cooking and
She does, and she's like, I mean, you're good with like talking, but like when it comes to cooking, I'm like, oh, come on, mama. Nah, she's proud. She's super proud. She's always like, oh, my boy's a chef. I'm like, yeah, mama.
she's like,
But everything
"It's
I
good,
know-
but not good like me"?
Yeah, my mom, she's a great cook, bro. She's the kind of the person in the family that whenever there's a reunion or a party, she's the one that's
Oh,
gonna
she's
cook.
the
They'll know,
one.
like, yeah,
Okay,
Rena's
okay,
cooking, because
okay,
she's gonna
okay.
be like fire, you know?
Okay.
Yeah, bro.
These mangoes are beautiful, by the way.
They're
Like,
beautiful.
smell is crazy. What kind of mango are these? Atulfo mangoes or what?
Ataulfo.
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 Whoa.
And they received their name through this engineer that was a Mexican guy who fusioned a Thai mango with a Mexican variety and
Right.
created this one. His name was, I think, Ernesto Ataulfo, which is his last name, and therefore these mangoes were given that name.
Okay.
So it is some
Okay.
kind of a breathing between Thai and Mexican mangoes that develop so beautifully in our land, because we have pretty much the same weather, man.
Right. So again, Ataulfo.
Ataulfo.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Because I promise you, where we live, we get these imported actually from Mexico, but no one there really knows how to prounce them. We say Atulfo.
You'll be the first one.
Yeah, I'll be the
You'll be like,
first.
hey guys, I know how
But
to
if
say
I go
this
to
now.
catch that you have Ataulfo, they'll be like,
Hey, what is it? I ain't got none of that.
Ataulfo?
What are you talking
We don't
about?
have that here. So
Yeah,
if you guys could see, so a cut of 4, little kitchen hack on the mango, and then once you got the cut of 4, you go to the sharp point of the skin, you put your knife in there. I'm talking like I'm a professional now.
Yes, yes.
And then you just peel back.
There you go. Alrighty. I'm gonna start with my
Peel and peel.
tortillas.
So the tortillas is something that I would definitely love to learn from you.
I'm gonna teach
About
you
how to
right
make
now,
it.
brother. I'm gonna
Because
teach you
I
right now.
have been having his food these last few days, and I've been amazed by how simple the ingredients look and how flavorful, the food is. Packs a punch.
It's
Oh,
all about
goodness.
charting, like you just mentioned.
charting.
Grilling, charting, boiling down, reduction. It intensifies the flavors, man. That is super important. All right, we will need to work with another one because this is
So
too
the
much.
mangoes, by the way, when you're adding them to a guac, I don't know if you're the same, but
Mm-hmm.
if you like sweetness, wait till they're ripe like this. If you like a crunch in your mangoes,
Exactly.
then you can
Get the
do
green
it when
one.
it's a little bit more green, right? So go with how you like your food.
Absolutely. I'm gonna check on my rice now.
Okay. So we're gonna be adding a decent amount of mangoes. Like, this is not enough for the amount of guac that we have, especially. So I'm just cutting it in like cubes. Some have a little bit of a different shape. Just change the texture as you bite away into the guac, make it more intriguing. Mangoes goes in. and also makes it more vibrant in color. I'll show you guys a little sneak peek in a second here. Get everything in there. So here's a sneak peek of how the guac is coming along. Can you guys see that? I hope you can. It's looking amazing. Okay, so we have mangoes. We'll add one more, or at least a half of one. For me, you could never put enough mangoes in anything. I would eat this mango right here,
More salt.
right now, and then eat another one, and then eat another one. You know, when I was a child and we used to eat mangoes, by the time we're done eating mangoes, when we'd run around and play, like you could hear the mango juice in our bellies. Like that's how much mangoes we would eat.
Hey, bro, look at this. We got our plantains ready.
Ooh.
Look at these babies.
Ooh. And then when you cut it open, it's golden, isn't it?
Yes,
Inside.
sir. I'm about to do that. Let's see how it looks. Look at this. It's gonna be so flavorful, man.
Dang.
Oh my God. All right, bro. So I'm gonna start working on the tortillas.
Right.
I think we're very close to be finished. Rice is almost done. Beans are almost done. That wok's looking beautiful. We got some charred mushrooms.
Yep.
We just need some tortillas and some slaw, and we'll be ready, bro.
I cannot keep going without tasting a piece of mango, but I'll let you taste a piece
Please
first.
do. Dude, I've been
me
drooling since you started.
How sweet it is, because this is giving off sweet.
Oh man. That's
that good stuff.
That's my point. Like,
That's
who
that good. I
doesn't
knew
like-
it.
Who doesn't like mangoes?
I knew it. As I was cutting it, I'm like, I know this mango is proper sweet. That's for certain.
That's delicious.
So you press that in that little machine. What is that?
Yes, this is a little machine called maricona. Well, that's how we call it. It's a tortilla presser, but they call it maricona. It's pretty much a few iron plates that you press down. So the trick first is to grab yourself a small piece of that dough, maybe like a golf ball size, like an ounce-ish.
Okay.
Round it up a little.
Okay.
Then for this, you will need a few layers
Okay.
of thin, could be non-stick paper.
You're right.
Yeah, or baking
Like
sheets.
parchment?
Parchment, yeah.
Okay.
And then press the little dough, and then the other one on top,
Okay.
so that you can squeeze them. And as you press like gently at the beginning to see the size. Open it up, see the size,
Okay.
and then you see like, nah, I don't want it bigger.
So you want it? Do you want as thin as possible, or like
Not exactly,
almost?
just as thin as a tortilla, but
like a little, like a disc?
like a disc.
Okay.
But then you press it again just to measure the size you want and to see the thinness, because since you're pressing only on this side, then you need to rotate it a little just to press it and make it look even, right?
Ah,
and
I
as it
see.
is, you remove the first layer and then you peel it off. As you peel it off, you need to put it on half of your tortilla and only on these 3 fingers.
Okay.
Why? Because when you're gonna lay it on the pan,
Yeah.
you're gonna need some room. So you do this, you peel it off very gently, and then you do this and drop it.
Ah.
You drop it on the pan.
Ah,
And that's it.
very good technique.
Yes,
Very
sir.
good technique.
And as it is, you flip it 2 times, and it's supposed to inflate a little when it's ready. So we'll see how that goes.
Okay, so it cooks very fast.
Yeah, it's like 20, 30 seconds on each side at the most.
Okay.
So yeah, you can do a tortilla a minute, pretty much.
Okay. So the tomatoes are charred.
Nice.
I could have added them prior to adding the mango, but I like some of the mangoes to be a little bit smashed and then to let the juice get into the rest of the guac, and then some is still in chunks. So we'll just smash in that area of the molcaete. And this will give the guacamole a nice smoky flavor.
So look, now that it's working and it's almost done, it's inflating on the side.
Oh, I see. So it
You
starts to
see?
puff
It's
up.
puffing, yes. Why is it important for it to puff? Because
I see what it
since
feels
it's 2
like
layers,
at
look.
this point. Okay.
Since it has 2 layers, if it puffs, it will allow it to be flexible without breaking.
Okay.
If it doesn't do that, when you fold it to eat it like a taco, it will break in half.
Okay.
All right, so we have one ready, and now it's looking a lot more blue, I think.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Right, it's blowing up.
Especially in the sun.
Yeah. All righty.
So I'm pretty much done with the guac. Now it's just about seasoning it. So we're adding some rock salt, black pepper. We're gonna add a very good quality olive oil in there as well. We put quality ingredients in there. We don't want to ruin it with bad olive oil.
Yes, sir. It's very
So
important. Good omegas.
let's get that in there.
I'm gonna throw a
Just
few
little
extra
bit.
tortillas.
And
I
mix
think
it.
I also want to need you to check on the beans and the rice, man.
Okay.
If you could, that would be awesome.
Check on
That way,
right now.
I'm gonna work on the slaw. We'll be ready for the plating, guys. It's gonna be beautiful. Everything's coming nicely. Wok is beautiful. We got some charred mushrooms. They're smelling incredible. Some charred plantains or maduros from fresh tortillas. It's gonna be a feast. We throw this one, last one right here. And I'm ready for the slaw now. So, in order to make some great slaw, we're going to use not more than, I even think, a quart of that cabbage. And the best way to do so is by cutting on the edges. As you do that, you keep like spinning a little to find more edges. This way it's easier to cut and not so risky. And then when it's flat, you just keep going. Same on the edges. Switch it again. I think this is enough. We're gonna put what's left. I'm gonna put this on a bowl, which we're gonna be mixing with some pico de gallo, tomatoes, lemons, salt, olive oil. It's gonna be beautiful. I'm going to use this beautiful tomato, some locally grown tomato. Beautiful. First, easiest way to cut is to do some wedges, and then dice it up. Now this too. All the leftovers, the little tips of the vegetables, you can use to do some beautiful broth, to cook beans, maybe even to do some veggie puree that you can use for rice or for soups, so nothing gets to waste. Everything gets used. This way, we honor nature and respect the product. Okay, we have some of this diced. Just gonna throw it in there. Little extra, looking good. Now let's put some fresh cilantro. I have some beautiful cilantro right here. We're just going to use, I think, this. Get rid of the stems. Stems again, we use them for broth. No problem, no wasting. For me, the best way to chop cilantro is to make a little bunch.
Yeah.
And as you do a little bunch, just press them to the cutting board and just cut it very thinly. And it's important to chop cilantro or any green just one time. Because if we chop it, if you put a lot of chopping on it, it'll go brown, like dark, and it'll oxidate. And you don't want it.
That's very good to know.
So we just do it one time. And however it comes, we'll use it.
It is what it is.
Yes, sir. Natural, simple.
So for you, for a slaw as well, I would use the stems. Would you also use stems in your guac?
Yeah,
like
I did.
You in the guac as well?
Yeah, and the wok,
Okay.
just a little bit, you know.
Okay.
I mean, it's rustic, so it's good.
Yeah. Speaking of guac, I didn't even have a chance to taste it.
Go for it, bro.
Can't
It's
serve
amazing.
anything and not taste it, can you? It's my opportunity to taste. It's fabulous. Like normally I need to add back a little bit of
Sure.
salt, you know.
Of course.
But-
Gotta season it.
Yeah.
Okay, everyone, so we're almost ready. We have all the ingredients done. It's been amazing. I think my friend Lloyd just needs to check on my beans and my rice while
I think they're almost done.
I think they're almost done. I'm gonna check on his wok. I'm just sending him out because I want to try this. I know it's fantastic. Let's see. That's fire, man. Oh my God. Okay, so for the slaw, you'll have all the ingredients. You'll have the tomatoes, the slaw, the cabbage, the cilantro. I'm just gonna put some lime on it, mix it up, and we'll be ready for plating. Just a few of this. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can never get enough lime in this slaw. I love citrus food, man. It's, I don't know, so good. And with the sweetness of the wok, it's gonna balance out so great, guys. The chard of the mushrooms, hey man, I'm not gonna lie. This looks so beautiful and so fresh.
Wait till they see what we plated on.
Oof. I know they're gonna love it, bro. I know they're gonna love it. Let's just mix this baby right now.
And that again, so you guys can see simple ingredients. Like nothing that's extravagant, but yet the flavors work so well. The
Great
textures work
vibe.
so well. Right. So just tomatoes, cabbage, cilantro, salt, pepper,
olive oil.
I wasn't even here to see when you added a few things.
I know, but you're a chef, man. You're
what has gone in there. Some onions in there as well?
Not onions,
No
just
onions?
tomatoes and the cabbage,
Okay.
sir. Yes, chef, we're ready. I think
ready?
just a little drizzle of salt and pepper. We'll give it a try. Yay!
All right, so here is what we're gonna plate it on. Beautiful banana leaves, of course. Not a plate, but a banana leaf plate.
Yes.
Which is how I really like to enjoy food. So we're gonna
Me
get a
too,
little
brother.
bit of coleslaw on there. You know what? Let
That's
me
incredible.
use this to grab my coleslaw.
Go for it. I'm gonna check on the rice. I think we need it for the plating.
So coleslaw in the middle,
Let me see how this is looking.
and then we're gonna get
Wow.
oh
Look
wow!
at this.
Oh wow!
Beautiful rice and beans.
You know where I live? Well, in Jamaica, we say rice and peas, and I don't know why because it's actually beans. But you could never convince them to start saying rice and beans. But they say rice and peas. For
Rice
some
and
reason.
peas?
Yeah.
Hey, as long as it's tasty, they can call it whatever
Yeah,
they
that's
want,
true.
brother. I don't
So
mind.
we got some guac right here on the side of the coleslaw, and then
Alrighty.
you want to add some mushrooms.
Yes, sir. I got you with
that
some
good stuff.
awesome mushrooms. Let's put some of these beautiful chard ones. See, that whole idea, oof, they look
This is
so
looking
great.
beautiful.
Yes, sir. I got some tortillas right here,
Okay.
which we're also going to throw in there. So people
Nice
can
warm
grab and just do
tortillas.
some tacos. And remember we had
Give
this
you some
chard
space for the-
plantains?
Yeah, the plantain.
Please do. I'm gonna use, I think this is the best one.
Okay.
Just gonna cut open.
Dang.
this.
Can't go wrong.
Can't go wrong with this.
Can't go
Little bit
wrong.
of plantains. And final touch. Our
The
awesome
rice and peas.
Rice and peas, bro. Rice and peas.
Rice
Yay.
and peas.
Let's just put some of that here.
That smells so fragrant.
It's so delicious. I
And
think
you guys can't see it, but there's caramelized onions
We're
in the rice
having-
as well.
we're having a feast, my friend.
I don't know if you guys could see this.
Look at
but
that, brother.
Cheese.
I'm not gonna lie, that looks beautiful.
Cheese. And then we have the cremas as we eat and get through this dish for extra creaminess.
Tofu-based crema, delicious, nutritious.
Silken tofu?
Yeah, silken tofu. Any kind of tofu you blend with come crema.
Beautiful.
Yeah, brother. Hey, man, I'm not gonna lie. This has
man.
been an awesome experience, my friend.
Another awesome cook-off.
Thank you, brother.
But my brother,
You're the
Charlie, in the jungle.
Peace, everyone. This was great. Thank you very much for coming.
Of course. Peace and love.
Peace and love.
You
Share.
can find me, by the way, on social media at Lloyd.Rose on Instagram and on TikTok.
You can find me in Palmaïa when you visit us. Enjoy, people.